Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's team training. I'm Lisa Mohaje. I am the founder of Team Platinum Dynasty and super excited that you have taken time out of your busy schedule to join and hope that you've spread the word to your teams as well. I hope you have a pen and paper handy because we're going to go over some fun stuff and some training that I think that you guys will find valuable. So I am going to go ahead and switch over to my screen share. I was actually going to hide my webcam because it's been a little bit of a rough day, but wanted to let you guys know I'm here. I am a real person, and you know, we're all in this together. So I'm gonna go ahead and just share my screen real quick. All right, so before we get started, just a little fun for you guys. And there you have it. And you're probably wondering, why in the world am I showing We Got Spirit? Yes, we do. We got Spirit. How about you? And according to them, we got more. We got more. We got more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We got Spirit. Yeah. Yeah.
Oops. Yeah. Okay, let's hope I can turn this off.
What?
There you go.
What?
All right, you guys that were cheerleaders, you know those cheers. You know it. Because they haven't changed in 30 years. How funny. Anyway, tonight's topic is on mastering influence. But before we get started, I always like to go over team news. First of all, I want to make sure you guys are all aware that Super Saturday is this Saturday, October 29th. These events take place all over the United States and Canada, and it's a really important thing for you to get to. You are going to meet other people in the business. You're going to hear testimonials. You're going to work out with each other. You're going to hear what was announced at leadership. You're going to get some training. And so basically, it's like you kind of see the bigger picture when you go to those events, right? We're all here on Facebook and we see bits and pieces and everything. But when you go to a live event, something different happens. It's like things start to click. So I want to encourage you guys all to check the Coach online office and make sure that you get to an event near you. I am going to be speaking at an event in Virginia. I would love to see as many of you guys there as possible. Taj and I are located in Atlanta, and Christine Dwyer, who is the president of Platinum Presenters, is going to be speaking, as well as Danielle Natoni in Atlanta. I know that Jericho and Joel from Core de Force is going to be in Chicago. So there's lots of awesome events for you guys to get to. So make sure you have that on your calendar, you make that a priority, and that you get there. The next thing is Thankfully Fit is our November challenge group. We run a new 30-day challenge group the first Monday of every month. And I know Monday is October 31st, but I didn't want it to throw off our calendar, our scheduling. So we're doing it Monday. Now, you want to make sure that you have your people have already ordered their products, or they already have their products from the past, or maybe they're going to do a digital lock. But you don't want to add people into the group after it starts. You want to get them into the group. I'll have the group page open tomorrow. If you're doing the big team group page, it'll be up and ready tomorrow for you to add your people into. But you want to set people up for success. So make sure that you have them in there as soon as possible so they can look over the material, so that they can get excited, so that they can get ready, and they'll be ready to go on Monday. Core de Force launch is also on Monday. I'm going to go over that here in just a little bit, as well as Team Spirit. Hello. You guys are going to want to make sure that if you haven't registered yet, you're going to go to Team Beachbody, teamspirit.com and register. Our team name is Platinum Dynasty, and Lisa Mohaje is the founder. So make sure that you get registered. They're going to have a lot of fun prizes, and it's just going to be a really great experience for you guys to be a part of. The other thing that I'm excited to present to you guys is the diamonds on this team. We've put together 21 days of pumpkin spice and everything nice. And that's basically just 21 days of clean clean pumpkin healthy recipes for you to post one a day. We've got the pictures to go with it. It's got the recipes. And I know that sometimes you guys are not quite sure what to post. You want to have some material. So we thought we would put this together for you guys and give you a recipe of the day for you to share with your prospects, with your fan base, with your social media audience. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to upload it to the Platinum Dynasty team page. It'll be a Google Docs, and literally you can copy and paste it. You can start promoting it, just saying, I'm going to be putting together 21 days of pumpkin recipes, who's interested, and start looking to see who is watching, who's interested. Ask those people, like your comments. Message them, tell them how excited you are that they are interested in getting your recipes, and ask them a personal question. Ask them how their nutrition is. It's a great way for you to add extra value for free. You're not trying to sell anything. It's not even Beachbody related. A couple of the recipes are Shakeology recipes, but for the most part, it's not even Beachbody related. This is the value added piece that I was talking about on the last team training that I did, looking for other ways that we can add value during this fourth quarter to our prospects. So Core de Force, you guys, it launches this Monday, and it's only available through the coaching network for a good 30 days in advance of Beachbody.com. So that is a huge advantage for you guys to really push this program. The challenge packs open up October 31st, which is Monday. The challenge packs are $140. They will also be able to digital unlock on Beachbody On Demand. The standalone kits will launch on Tuesday. So the base kits, deluxe kits, if they're not interested in ordering a challenge pack, the base kit starts at $59.85, and then the price goes up from there. Like I said, it's not even available on Beachbody.com until December 1st. So promote that. Let people know if they want to get this program first, they can get it through you. That's a huge opportunity. 1 month exclusive through the coaching network. It's a 30-day program. And here's the deal, you guys. Every single one of you guys needs to be promoting this workout. You need to be building your testimonial right now, because what was announced at Leadership is that there are not going to be any new program launches at least until March. And I have no idea what that is. And I'm not 100% sure that it's going to be March. But this is an amazing program. So take November, take December, build your transformation, build your testimonial. When January 1st hits and everybody's waiting to get started on their New Year's resolution, guess what? You've already got your before and after pictures. You've got a transformation. You've got your own testimonial to show everyone that you're the unofficial expert, that you're working out at home, that you're using the portion control container system, and that it works, and that you can help them too. So we really want to make sure that we are taking advantage of the program. I got to work out with Jericho and Joel at Leadership in California. And I also picked up my base kit while I was there. Hopefully you guys did the free sneak peek yesterday. I gotta admit, I'm a little surprised. I don't know why I thought this program was gonna be kind of easy, but it's not. It's really challenging, and it's something that's totally different than what we're used to, right? It's not weights. It's using your body weight for strength. It's not dance. It's MMA style workout. So even though you may look uncoordinated, I think we've all seen those pictures of how we think we look doing a plank, and it kind of shows this beautiful person doing this perfect plank, and then it shows how we really look. That might be how we really look, but I'm going to tell you what, you're going to sweat your butt off. and you're gonna feel like you're totally kicking butt, like you're a force to be reckoned with. It's an awesome program, and I really hope that you guys are promoting it. I hope that each and every one of you are going to give it a try, because it's a really awesome workout. I'm really, really excited for my 30-day results, and I will probably continue on doing it through the end of the year as well. So that's Core de Force, comes out Monday. Do a live video. Let people know that this is coming out. Tell them a little bit, this is an MMA style workout. Feel like a bad I don't even want to say it. You guys know I can't cuss. So you know what I'm saying. You're in it. You're a fighter. Fight to win. If you want it, you got to fight for it. All of that good stuff. Let them know it comes out Monday, and the only way that they can get it now is through you. Tell them you're doing a test group. You're looking for 5 people that want to do this with you, and put together your own test group. The good thing is that if they do the challenge pack on Monday, they can actually join the Thankfully Fit challenge group, because they're going to have the digital unlock with Beachbody On Demand. If you guys need more information, and I highly encourage you guys just to go look. There's so much information out there. CoachFAQ.com is a website that you never ever want to forget. Every single bit of information that you could possibly want is on that website. You have questions about Success Club, CoachFAQ.com. You have questions about the compensation plan, it's on there. You have questions about the new program launch, it's on there. So go check it out. All of the details are there, right in one spot for you. So let's talk about team spirit, you guys. I'm so excited for this group to start on Monday as well, actually in November. So you're going to want to get registered. Again, you're going to go to that website that I provided you with before, which I believe is Team Beachbody, teamspirit.com. Don't quote me. Go back to the other slide if you guys didn't write it down. It's also in your email from Beachbody. I've posted it on the Platinum Dynasty page several times, so it's there. But we're going to have a lot of fun. So we're going to open up a private group page. We're going to do a fun photo of the day challenge for you guys. We're going to have team prizes for you guys that participate. We're going to focus on doing a daily power hour every single day. And I've got an awesome worksheet for you guys to use that's super user-friendly. Great way for you guys to stay focused. The Diamond Coaches, we're going to be doing a live power hour with you, showing you our screen, showing you how we do power hours. You can do it with us. You can watch to learn. But we're going to turn this into some training as well. And of course, we want to make sure that you guys are doing your personal development. So we are all going to be reading a book called The Energy Bus, which is a great book for your mindset. It's a great book for the team spirit. So I thought that it would be perfect for this. There's lots of prizes that Beachbody is offering. So the largest team that signs up is going to get a prize. Success Club, you get a prize. And then there's one that I was really interested in is the Team Beachbody team with the most spirit. So when we do our fun photo of the day challenge, you're going to post those in the group. You're going to post them on your public wall as well. And you're going to use these hashtags, okay? This is how Beachbody is going to determine who wins are those 2 hashtags at the bottom. Team Beachbody, Team Spirit, and then hashtag our team, Platinum Dynasty. And we're going to have all of this information in the Team Spirit group page, but I wanted to introduce it to you guys now. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. It's not going to be, you're not going to be bogged down with trainings or bogged down with, all of this activity that you need to be doing, but we are really truly focusing on just having fun with this and growing together as a team. Okay, so as you guys know, I mentioned a couple of times before, I just got back from Beachbody's leadership retreat in Coronado Bay, California. This was my 7th leadership retreat, you guys. I've been with Beachbody for over 7 years, and it was a very interesting message that they delivered all weekend. We are aware of other network marketing. We're aware of other MLMs and how they operate. We've been added into group pages. We've been spammed, all of that. And that is what gives network marketing, an icky name. It's what gives people a bad taste in their mouth, and it turns us into this big scary bear. And we have to take it back to the very heart of what Beachbody is all about, and that is to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. So it's not about us hitting Success Club. It's not about us rank advancing, but it starts with our customers. It starts with our coaches and their goals. And what is it that they're trying to achieve? And for just putting aside everything else at the moment, forgetting about Success Club, forgetting about rank advancing. And when we focus on this core activity with this core mission, it's going to naturally happen. So how do we do that? Well, we make it all about them. We make it all about our customers. We make it all about our coaches. We find out what are their goals. It's not us, it's about them. We give them the tools to succeed. So whether they're starting with a 30-day challenge group, we're going to give them their program, we're going to give them their Shakeology, we're going to give them accountability and support, or if it's their coaching business that they're starting, we're going to plug them into the team. We're going to plug them into that first 2-week roadmap as a new coach that's pinned to the Platinum Dynasty page. Then we're going to plug them into the 14-day new coach training, and then we're going to plug them into the next steps. We're going to hold them accountable to their goals. We're going to get on the phone with our challengers, you guys, and that's something that I've started doing this week. I started setting up appointments with my challenge group participants to check in with them, to see how they're doing, to see what we can celebrate, to let them know that I am here for them, to let them know that I am their coach and that I didn't just sell them a challenge pack and now I've ran. I didn't just dump them into a challenge group, but I want to help them get real results. And that's what I want to encourage you guys to do as well, is to treat each person not as Success Club points, but as an individual, as a person that has dreams, they have hopes, they have insecurities, they have fears, and they want to know that you're going to be there to help them. Pick up the phone, call them, schedule a call, text them, make it personable, and coach them after they order. 80% of success and influence is finding a big enough why, and 20% is figuring out how. So all this influence starts with why. Why do they want to lose weight? Why do they want to get healthy? Why do they want to earn an extra income? What does that look like for them? And then the 20% is easy because we have it figured out already. Mastering influence, the person who masters influence moves faster, changes the world. Influence is moving people emotionally by how they feel. And I've actually been working with a Tony Robbins coach, and one of the things that I've talked about with her is that I want to have a better relationship with my coaches, with my challengers. I want to understand people better. I want to be able to communicate with people better. I want them to know that I care. I want to have a stronger relationship with them. And it all comes down to understanding people and putting yourself in their shoes, being able to take yourself out of your own mindset, listening to that person where they're at, and going from there, understanding how they feel. And a lot of times they feel the exact same way you did when you first started. A lot of times our customers, our coaches are us a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. So take a minute to think about, how did you feel when you first got started? You were probably scared. You were scared of what people thought. You were insecure. What if you failed? You had all of these insecurities, and that's the exact same way your customers and your prospects and your coaches are feeling as well. 10 strategies of top sellers, you guys. They affect their own emotional state. We are going to talk about that this evening. Manage the customer state, prepare themselves physically and emotionally, prospect effectively and enjoy the process, build trust, create and sustain interest, qualify prospects, finding their deepest needs, give prospects a way to justify buying, close the sale, and obtain commitments, and button up the sale and create sales leverage. Sorry, that's just Podge calling me, so I'm texting him to let him know I'm on the call. So we're going to talk about those three things. We're going to talk about your own emotional state. We're going to talk about building trust, and we're going to talk about qualifying prospects and finding their deepest needs this evening. And then as our trainings progress, we're going to start working our way through some of these other things, because I know that if it's something that, is on my mind and something that I want to improve on, chances are you're probably feeling the same way. You're wanting to connect with people on a deeper level, because that's what this is about. This is relationships. It's about helping people, and you can't truly help someone if you don't understand their goals and their dreams and their beliefs. So your primary tool of influence is building rapport. To create a long-term impact, you must show people that you care about them, that you have their interests in mind, and that you are like them. We're looking for people that have the same common interests as us, that have the same fears, that have the same insecurities. This business is so fun when you build a team with people that are just like you, because it's a business built on friendships. So ways to create rapport: bring up a mutual interest. I typically find a lot of new people through common interest pages. So bring up a mutual interest. Maybe, I know Walking Dead is really popular right now. I've personally never watched it, but that is a great way for you to connect with someone. If you saw someone post about they can't wait for Walking Dead or whatever, send them a message and be like, oh my gosh, did you see that show? Can you believe this happened? Create that personal mutual interest. Give them a gift. Maybe you just send them something small. It doesn't have to be big. It can be, some Pio ponytail holders. I have some of those in my goodie basket. That's why I said that. Maybe you're going to send them a shaker cup. Maybe you're going to send them a handwritten card and a little journal or something like that. Maybe you want to just send them a Fixate cookbook. Send them a gift, and it induces reciprocation. Give a referral immediately. If you have someone that you are working with, someone that you want to bring into a challenge group, and maybe it's an esthetician that you go to, give them a referral. Send someone to them. Same thing if it's someone that does your nails. Send them a new customer. Tell a story, something that they can connect with. Give a sample of something. Pay a genuine compliment. You guys, nothing brightens someone's day more than receiving a genuine compliment when it's out of the blue. Because think about it. When was the last time that you received a personal compliment? A genuine compliment, right? It's far and few in between. So pay a genuine compliment. Give good service. Again, if you invite someone into a challenge group, you better take care of them. Don't dump them in that challenge group and then run. Check in with them. Their measurements are due every single Friday. Text them, see how they're doing. Set up a phone call. Offer them tips. Offer them support. Just be a good listener. Listening goes so far, because, again, same thing with when's the last time you received a compliment? When's the last time you had someone just listen? They didn't talk about themselves. They didn't talk about their lives, what was going wrong, what was going right, but they actually took time to genuinely listen to you. So be a good listener. Those are great ways to build trust, to build rapport, to build a friendship with people. Another great tool of influence is asking questions. Asking questions is your most powerful tool. When you understand what people believe and how they make decisions, you can help them choose the best program, the best path according to their goals. And this is something that I'm always really interested in, is powerful questions, right? Because we can message someone and we always want to end with a question, but what's that right question? How are you going to get them to open up, to trust you? So you want to ask them questions because it helps you find out what's really going on inside of their head. It helps you find out what motivates them. It takes pressure off, right? When they feel like you're not instantly just trying to sell them, but you're truly interested in them, it takes the pressure off. It shows that you really care. It helps you build that rapport. It induces reciprocation. And you're able to find out and overcome their objections. So what are some empowering questions? Ask them, what excites you most about getting started? What excites you most about becoming a coach? What excites you most about this new program that's coming out? Who's been your best role model and why? What do you love doing when you're not at work? What's going to happen if you don't change? How many times have you procrastinated or put off doing? That shouldn't say cause, it should say XYZ. You gotta love spell check, only to regret it later. So asking questions is so important because it gets people talking. It opens that door for communication. You're learning about them. You're building that trust. So questions are so important to just ask. You're working with the intention of expecting nothing in return. If this person signs up, great. And if they don't, that's fine too. You are in the business of helping people, not pressuring people, not pushing people, not selling people. So questions are a great way to establish yourself as just that, someone that's out there to help them, someone that wants to get to know them better, someone that's truly interested in their goals and their beliefs and what makes them tick. So this is kind of a fun little acronym for you to keep in mind. And it's Scream Pigs. I know, right? Look at those cute little piglets. And we're going to talk about the whole state, your personal state, and how that affects you, how that affects your performance, and how it affects people around you. Always smile. Even if you're talking to people on the phone, when you smile, they can feel that. If you're smiling when you're texting someone or you're messaging someone, smile. Be in a state where people feel good just to be around you. Pay them a genuine compliment. Obviously, I talk about that a lot because it lets the guard down for people. And it has to be something that's genuine and sincere. I was actually walking out of Target today and I was smiling and I saw this lady. It was early. She was obviously going to work. So I was all prepared to give her a genuine compliment because she looked very nice. She was very well put together. But she kind of gave me the stink eye, so I just kept walking. But always be looking for a way to pay someone a genuine compliment. Maybe they're kind. Maybe they inspire other people. Maybe they motivate other people. Maybe they make people feel good. Maybe they're doing awesome in their workouts. Maybe they have great workout shoes. Whatever it is, pay them a genuine compliment. A referral, we kind of talked about this already. Use a referral to connect with someone immediately. There is no greater way to build that rapport with someone than to give them a referral, because now they're thinking, okay, well, Sarah's not just trying to sell me something, like, oh, she did me kind of a favor, right? And they're going to be more likely to pay it back in return. An exhibit for instant intention, do a vendor show. I know Courtney Tomlinson just did a little vendor booth at a local bridal boutique. Set up a table, get creative. How can you get in front of people? Ask a question that grabs their attention. Mystery, ask a surprising question. Ask something that maybe they didn't think you were going to ask. And this can probably be a little uncomfortable for both of you. But just do it. Get out of your comfort zone. Take a poll. Take a poll to gather data and grab attention. You guys can do an easy poll on Facebook. You can create a free survey through surveymonkey.com. Maybe you just ask a question on Facebook, but grab attention. Maybe you're asking, what kind of sports bra they wear, or what's their favorite sports bra, or, you know, we always like the kind of polls about shoes. Which shoes do they like best? Which nails do they like best? What color of hair? People love to give their opinions. So that's a great way to connect with people. Information. Offer information they don't already have. And that coincides with the 21 days of pumpkin spice and everything nice. A lot of people love pumpkin. Pumpkin lattes, pumpkin bread, pumpkin pancakes, pumpkin granola. They love it. So for you to offer something free is huge for them. Gifts, again, induces reciprocation and grabs their attention. Startle someone, get their full attention. Managing your state, you guys, and this is going to be really important because the state you're in determines your behavior and your performance. All performance is state related. You're not selling a state, you're selling a state. What did I mean to say there? You're not selling a state. You're not selling a product, you're selling a state. If that's the product, I certainly want it. Think about it. For you guys that follow me on social media, I am typically positive. I'm upbeat. I'm always putting my best foot forward no matter what's going on in my life. I'm always trying to look on the bright side. I've lost 60 pounds. I am vegan. My complexion has changed. If that's the product, I certainly want it, right? Everyone wants to feel good. Everyone wants to be around someone that's positive and confident and encouraging. And sometimes you may not have that confidence yet, and that's okay. You got to fake it till you make it. You got to believe that it's going to happen. And your state is what determines all of that. Obviously, I get a lot of messages from people that maybe they're, oh, did you see so-and-so did this? Or I don't have, my coach isn't giving me any support, or I didn't hit Success Club, or this person hit Success Club, why didn't I? This person's already emerald. You know what? You guys have to keep your blinders on. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. Your business is going to grow at your pace. And it's so important that you just focus on your own personal activity, that you manage your state, your energy. So some tips to manage your state: change the way you're using your physiology. Change the way you breathe. Practice some breathing techniques. Inhale for 4 counts, hold it. Exhale for 4 counts. Change the way you breathe. Change the way you move. Check out your posture. Are you standing up tall? Are your shoulders back? Or are you slouched over? Are you moping? Look at the way you move. Are you walking with confidence? Are you walking with ease? Pay attention to those things. What you eat, when you eat, and develop power moves. And this is going to be something kind of fun, you guys. Maybe this is something that you can post on the team page. Think about your power move. Maybe it's you jumping up and down, screaming at the top of your lungs. Maybe it's you giving a high five. Maybe it's you just flexing. Whatever it is, think about your power moves. Maybe it's you doing some uppercuts, right? Maybe it's you doing some jabs. Maybe it's you doing jumping jacks. Those are your power moves that are going to help you manage your state. Control your focus. What you feel is based on what you focus on. So if you're focused on, oh, I didn't hit Success Club this month. Oh, so-and-so's emerald and I'm not. That's how you're going to feel, because that's where your focus goes. Another thing that I would highly suggest you guys start, if you haven't already, is meditation. There is an amazing app, a couple of them that I personally prefer. The one that I use the most is called Calm, C-A-L-M. It's guided meditation. There's another one called Headspace, and then there's another one called Simply Being. And if you want to control your focus, if you want to control your thoughts, what you're giving your energy to, I know meditation sounds weird, right? It just does. I admit it. but it's going to help you so much manage your thoughts, manage the negative thoughts that enter your mind and the energy that you give it to. So definitely check out those apps as well. Develop a results ritual, QSP. Ask yourself quality questions. If I eat this, how am I going to feel? If I don't do my power hour today, is it going to move me further or is it going to move me a step back? Ask yourself questions. Swish patterns to condition your mind to move toward your goals. So swish patterns are basically, you think of a negative image that keeps you from succeeding at your highest level. Create a positive image of yourself the way you'd like to be if you were already living your goals. Bring the positive image up behind the negative one, making it bigger and bigger until it explodes through that negative one, smashes it in a million pieces, and takes its place. As it's happening, say swoosh. Do it quickly. Repeat until the negative feeling is hard to retrieve, or repeat at least a dozen times in a row. And I really feel like that meditation really does help with this as well. Just an example, maybe your kids come in and you're tired and you're grouchy and you just don't feel like talking, and they come in and say, Mom, I really want to show you something, and you're like, not right now, I'm busy. And then you feel guilty, right? You feel bad because you didn't give them your attention. So think about, how would that ideal situation go, right? Your kids come in, Mom, I can't wait to show you what I did in school. Look. And you're busy, right? You're doing something. And you just say, hey, sweetheart, I can't wait to see it. Can you give me 5 minutes? I just need to finish this up and I'll be right there, right? You weren't short with them. You took time to acknowledge them that, yes, you can't wait to see it. You just need to finish up what you're doing and you'll be there. So take the negative, focus on your ideal situation, and move that into your mind every time those negative thoughts enter. Same thing with your weight loss. If you start to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to lose weight. I feel like such a blob. Why did I do that? Start thinking about your goal, right? How are you going to feel when you're at that goal? And whether it's to wear a specific pair of jeans, or maybe it's a little black dress, or you just want to feel good. Whenever those negative thoughts creep in, take that positive, more powerful state and move it into your mind and swoosh that negative feeling out. You don't have room for it. You don't have time for it. Do some power moves to manage your state. We kind of already talked about those before, but think about it. If you jump up right now and you just scream at the top of your lungs, first of all, your whole family's going to come in and want to know what you're doing, but you're probably going to giggle. You're going to laugh. Your energy is going to be totally different. So think about some power moves that are going to work for you to manage your state. And then you guys, I can't encourage you guys enough. Keep your blinders on. It doesn't matter what the person to the right of you or the person to the left of you is doing. We are all on different paths. We all have different lives. You don't know what's going on in that person's life, and you can't compare your start to their finish. Keep your blinders on. Focus on why you started. Focus on helping other people, and focus on the core mission of this company. I just want to take you guys back to questions that are in your prospect's mind, right? So I want you to think about, how did you feel when you first were approached with the business? You probably question, like, can I trust this person? Do they really have my best interest in mind? Or are they just here to make a sale? They're thinking, what's in this? What's in it for me? And can you prove it? Will it really give me what I want and need? Is it really going to give me more time with my family? Is it really going to give me extra income? Is it really going to help me get healthy? Is it really going to help me lose weight? They're thinking, do I really need this right now? And they're thinking, I don't know if I can do this. Are you really going to help me? Or are you going to sell me? Are you just going to sign me up as a coach and then run? Or are you going to be there for me every step of the way? Your customers have the same feelings as you did as when you were first approached to the business. So practice that empathy. Practice on putting yourself in their shoes. Practice on being understanding and realizing that it's going to take them time to decide, is this something that's right for them or not? Telling your story, just a few tips. And this is a great way to overcome objections while you're telling your story. So when you're telling your story, particularly if you're on a telephone call, pause every 20 to 30 seconds to allow them to ask questions. Insert questions into your story. So ask them questions. Do you, you're saying, when I was at my heaviest, I remember walking out of the grocery store and I always had held my head down because I felt so embarrassed. Have you ever felt that way? Do you know how that feels? Do you know what I'm saying? Can you see what I'm saying? Insert questions into your story. Talk about Shakeology and how it benefited you. Don't try to talk about, oh, it's got all of these, don't talk about the ingredients and all of the scientific facts, but talk about your story. Talk about how Shakeology's changed your life and how it makes you feel. Talk about your favorite workout program, the challenge group experience, and the support from your coach. Explain the process you followed to get started, right? You got your program. You took your before pictures. You took your measurements. You read through the meal plan guide. You read through the program. You sat down with your family and told them, hey, I'm going to be doing this program for the next 30, 60, 90 days. I'm going to need your support. I'm going to need your help. Explain the process you followed to get started. Explain the costs in your story. A really good thing for you guys to remember is feel, felt, found. I know how you feel. I felt the same way too. And what I found was this. So you guys, for me, this is my story. This is part of my journey. When I first signed up as a coach, I didn't have any money. I remember saving up my birthday money. I signed up right after my birthday. I got some money to sign up as a coach, and I used that money to sign up as a coach. So you can let them know, like for me, when I signed up, we didn't have challenge packs. It was just the $40 coach sign up fee, but you can explain the costs in your story and you can explain how it impacted your life and it was the best decision you ever made and how that challenge pack truly set you up for success because you got everything that you needed to see results. Explain what happens once they press order within your story. Let them know, hey, when I first signed up as a coach, my coach contacted me within 48 hours. I set up a time to go over everything, to go over my goals, to ask questions, and I'm going to do the exact same thing with you. You're not going to be left on your own. I'm your coach. I'm going to help you. I'm here every step of the way. Tell them how your life changed and how great you feel. Tell your story as it relates to them. Listen to the customer. They are going to tell you what they want, right? When you're asking those questions, when you're making it about them, they're going to tell you what they're truly looking for. Paint the picture of how their life is and how it could be. So, if you have someone that is working full time and they want more time with their kids, paint that picture of how their life is now and how it could be. Imagine being there when your kids get out of school and seeing their little faces run out of that building and see you in the carpool line and you're there for them. You're there to pick them up. Tell them when your kids are sick, you're going to be able to be home with them when they're sick. They don't have to go to the daycare. They don't have to go to grandma's house. You don't have to call into work. You're going to be there for them. Minimize objectives by providing the details within your own story. So what are the typical objectives? Time. I don't have enough time, right? That's what people say. So how do you overcome that objective of time? When I first started this, I didn't know if I was going to have time to work out either. But what I found was the workouts are only 30 minutes and I can get up early and do them at home in my pajamas. I don't have to step foot in a gym. I don't have to drive to the gym, but I can do it on my own time. So whether I'm working out in the morning or maybe I'm working out on my lunch hour or I'm working out at night, it's only 30 minutes a day and, you know, work that into your story, whatever your personal story is. So you're going to turn their wants into their goals, right? That's what this is about. I can't emphasize that enough, you guys. It's got to be about your challengers. It's got to be about your new coaches, and they have questions. So here's some more questions to ask them. You mentioned earlier that you want to lose 20 pounds over the next few months. Is there a reason? Is there anything special happening in the next couple of months? And if they say, yeah, actually my sister's getting married and I'm going to be in the wedding, now you have something that you can work towards, that goal. You mentioned you wanted to learn better eating habits. Why is that important to you? You mentioned that you are excited to get going. Why is now the best time for you to start? Ask them questions and turn it into their goals, and they're going to tell you what their goal is. Then you're going to provide them with the solution. I think I have a couple of programs that would work well for you. If I sent you a couple of videos, would you be willing to watch it? They're going to say, yes, absolutely, I can't wait. And you're going to send them the video, and you're going to tell them, I can't wait to hear what you liked best. When do you think you'll be able to watch it? So then you know when to follow up with them. You can even go as far as to scheduling a time right then and there. Great. You're going to watch it Tuesday. Is it okay if I call you Wednesday morning? But it's so helpful if you know when they're planning to watch it, so you know when to follow up. If I could provide you with the solution for what it is that they're looking for, is that something you could stick with and start right now? Great. Instruct them on how to order. So great. I can't wait for you to get started. Here's what you need to do. You're going to go to my website, and you're going to either click on Coach or you're going to click on Shop. And it's going to walk you through all of the steps. At the end, it's going to offer you the challenge packs, and I highly recommend you get started with that because it's everything that you need to be successful. Message me when you're done so I can make sure everything processes properly. This is something that I found really important because, number one, it lets you know when they're going to sign up. And number two, it also lets you know if there was an issue with their order, because it does happen. They could have a coach that they were previously assigned to. You only have 48 business hours to get them switched over to you, and let them know, I can't wait for you to get started. Welcome to the team. You're going to do awesome. Give them that encouragement. I'm going to be here for you every step of the way. Let me know when you get signed up. We're going to go ahead and schedule your call to do your Getting Started Right interview, to go over your challenge pack, whether depending on if they're a customer or a coach. Let them know you're not going anywhere. This is just the beginning of their journey. So you guys, I hope this was really helpful. Just some tips for you guys to really build those relationships. Again, make sure you get signed up for Team Spirit. Make sure you look over all of the launch details for Core de Force. Make sure that your booty is at a Super Saturday this weekend, and comment on the team page. Let me know, what did you think of tonight's training? Was it helpful? What areas do you need training on? Where do you struggle at most? How can I best serve you as your coach? Have an amazing night, you guys, and thank you again so much for joining in on tonight's presentation.